So that song is playing in my head of every day I'm shuffling. So you started something new, and whatever it is that you started that is brand new to you, it may not necessarily be brand new, but in terms of you getting started, it is new to you. So it's going to be a celebration. It's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be exactly what you needed. It's going to bring joy to your life. It's going to remove the pain, the sorrow, the heartache, the struggles, the shame, the embarrassment. And in terms of religion, what people were referring to as yokes of heaviness, this is going to be removing those yokes of heaviness. So your first card, let's choose these ones. This is what you stand on, turning tides. So I can just move it like that. Then we have Passion's Fire, the Stone Ring. Some of you are smiling. Then you have Sunrise in Reverse, as well as, wow, the Water Dragon. Wow. The Whisper on the Winds. And also the final word, the Ring of Stars. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. July is the 7th month. People normally say there's an expression of Christmas in July. For some of you, July is significant because for some of you, there is a birthday happening in July, whether it's yours or a loved one. Some of you will be experiencing Christmas in July. Then we also have a cliche that says tussen June and July. So between June and July, some of you will experience this. Some of you will start experiencing it from June. Some of you will start experiencing it from July. Some of you will start experiencing it from August. And this is a 7-month process. Look at what happens in your life in the next 7 days, this week, and take it from there. Turning tides. Things are starting to turn in your favor. A lot of people speak about the golden fish. A lot of people speak about the golden egg. You have a golden fish. What that means is, yes, you have a golden egg, but it has depth. It has a lot of weight to it. So what happens is this little boy is sitting on the fish. And normally a bird sits on the egg. So you've been sitting on something for far too long, or at least you feel like it's been far too long, because you may feel like it's been months, weeks, or years. So what happens is that thing you've been sitting on and procrastinating with, that thing that people have been manipulating you out of doing, do that thing. That is what's going to change your life. That is what's going to bring you finances. That is what's going to bring you exactly what you've been asking for. It's going to be a new start for you in terms of when you go to primary school and you have a first day. When you start that, it will be the first day of you learning something new. So you don't have to worry about it being ready, because you will become ready as you do this thing. Passion's Fire. You are going to be very passionate about this. You are going to have a very passionate encounter. It can be romantic, it can be love, it can be career. What I'm feeling is it's business, it's career, it's professional, it's personal development. You are going to be falling in love with what you are doing. Whatever it may be, you are going to be absolutely smitten with it, and it's going to love you back in return. Some of you are going to be starting an NGO, and the NGO helps a lot of children. So what happens is the people whose lives will be touched by what you are doing, these people are going to love you sincerely and passionately and truly, because you are going to be the one that is going to be helping them to change their lives. Some people are going to be changing their names. Some people are going to be changing their identities. And what that means is you are going to be helping some people to get married. You are going to be helping some people to find themselves, to find their worth, and to discover what it is that they are meant to be doing in life. Then you have the Stone Ring. The Stone Ring is in reverse. I had an image of somebody taking a stone and actually hitting something with it. I'm surrounded with a lot of pebbles and a lot of stones. So what happens is you were perceived as a small stone, and there were people that were boulders. These boulders were bullies in your life.
and they worked extremely hard to try and tarnish your name, to try and tarnish your reputation. They had egos that their ego would not let them rest. What happens is they worked overtime in order to strip you from your dignity. Then you have sunrise, and it is in reverse. So what is happening is that everything has come to an end. It's as if I see a vision of pitch darkness, and then also a vision of an eclipse, and a vision of when how can I describe this? When it looks like like when it looks like a full moon, but it looks like or let me say a quarter moon. So this actually looks like a quarter of the sun in the eclipse, or a quarter of the blood moon. So what's happening is that what they have done, okay, they thought it was something that would absolutely destroy you, but it is actually something that will bring a lot of people to you. There was an eclipse recently, and what happened is a lot of people were drawn to the eclipse, where they actually went to different countries just in order to see the eclipse, because it doesn't happen every day. Sometimes it happens in like 5 years, or however long it may take. So what happens is that whatever they did to you is going to bring people to you, because what people will see in you and what people will receive from you is something that is once in a lifetime, something that they have never seen before, never experienced before, and people will actually go searching for you in order to receive help from you. As I see this card, the Most High revealed to me darkness. So this is the water dragon, okay? And as I actually hold this card, I actually feel a lot of fear. Not because this card is bad or wicked or evil, or because there is a dragon in the water, but because the darkness that's going to be surrounding the people that have tried their best to harm you is going to be so overwhelming for them that they will actually fear. They will experience the emotions that they caused you to have. It is not something that you desire from your heart, and it is not something that is negative. It is just the consequences of their own actions. And what happens is you need to allow people to experience the consequences of their own actions. Because if you take an apple and you drop it, that apple is going to fall and hit the ground. It's called the law of gravity. So what happens is whatever they did, they need to experience the karmic laws that is attached to what they did. So this pertaining to you, okay, you are going to be so great, and you are so special, marvelous, and magnificent in the eyes of the one who created you. That is why they fear you. That is why they try to break you. That is why they try to harm you, because they do not want to see you reaching your fullest potential possible. Then you have Whispers in the Wind. I truly love this card, because whenever I see this card, it makes me think of the source. It makes me think of spirit, and it makes me think of wind that is being blown and healing. So what happens is I enjoy the wind blowing on my skin. Even though sometimes it may feel cold, I enjoy it, because to me it's refreshing. So a lot of you guys are going to be experiencing love in such a refreshing way, because you've experienced so much harm from people that claimed to have loved you. So in the manner in which they harmed you, that is the depth of the love that you will have for yourself. And that is the refreshing that your soul needs, because your heart, your mind, your soul, your spirit, your will, and your understanding all need a rebirth, because your suffering was so bad that it caused you to have so many scars. And the scars that you had are invisible, but to you they are visible, because when you look at yourself, you can see exactly what you've been through, and it is painful to you. So the Ring of Fire is here to remind you and to actually tell you that you don't need to worry anymore. This is the final word. Source and Spirit, Creator, God, Father, Mother, all of the above want you to know that you are truly remarkable. All the hard work that you have put in, it will pay off. It will not pay off for other people, because their hard work was negative. Their hard work was intended to harm you. But all of your hard work, I actually feel like putting this in reverse as well. And there is a number 5. They were offered grace. They were offered mercy. They were offered the opportunity to stop, but they chose to proceed. They chose to try and strip everything from you, but they could not succeed. If you have a look, there are, let's start from this one. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 stars. So what happens is, some of you guys from the age of 16, you have been experiencing pain and heartache. For the next 16 days, I want you to take a journal and write down what you experience for the next 16 days. Some of you guys are going to be going through an emotional clearing, where you are going to be experiencing a lot of emotions that are coming up and are arising. Do not feel that you are depressed. You may be feeling great sadness and great sorrow, loss, and also longing. And that is all the emotions of the past. Some of you from the age of 16, some of you it's for 16 years, and some of you it's for 17, 18, 19, wow, 20, 21 years, and some of you it's actually longer than that. So for the next, from 16 days onwards, up until, it's going to be 1 day for every year. So for those of you that it's 21 years and longer, it's going to be 21 days and longer. Everything will be revealed to you in this time. There's one diamond here. There is only one of you. So no matter what happens, you will be the only you that there ever was.